6 150-watt solar panels on top, then it goes down and passes through 38 charge controllers ampere. Is that how you say it? I think it's 30 amps. It goes to the 3 batteries. Guys, today is the day we start organizing the electrical system of our motorhome, the electrical part of our house on wheels, our bus. Mercedes-Benz 0364. Now it's 8:25 in the morning. This morning I won't be teaching. I'll only teach at the end of the morning, so I'll take advantage of it. I'm going to have to stop at a store here in Goiânia called Eagle, where Jefferson from BTS has already left it there, kind of set aside. All the electrical parts, like wiring, I think cables, things like that, for the electrical structure of the motorhome. But before that, I'm going to drop off my computer there because it has a little problem. Both my computer and Clara's are kind of slow to do things. I'm going to leave it with Allison, here in a neighborhood called Campinas, here in Goiânia, to have it checked out. The upgrades for my computer and Clara's are right here in the backpack, see? Then we'll go to the electrical supply store. It smells really good over there, you know. I'm going to call Eagle, then I'll buy some. It doesn't involve the solar panels part right now, which I'll need to buy online, you know, solar panels, charge controller, batteries. That's for another time. We'll go to Jefferson's later. You can smell it in the morning. Look at this. Wow, it smells good, huh? All right. Hey, passing through this Campinas neighborhood, man. It's not even 9 in the morning yet, but I'd go for one of those street barbecues, you know? So there's a store over there. I don't remember the name of Allison's store because he's been maintaining my computers for many years, you know? I use my computer to teach. I teach geography, for those who don't know. I'll leave it with him. Carrying 2 computers in my backpack is heavy. And then I'm going to get the car. You guys are coming with me to GEL to sort out the materials. And still in this video, we're going to Jefferson's place to start checking out how the electrical construction part will be, and then also the plumbing in our motorhome. So this is typical of downtown, right? Look, more barbecue skewers, man. It's good here too, huh, man? Take a turn on the other street over there. That's called a square. It's an old traditional square in Goiânia where there's a bus terminal. And here are the street markets where they sell imported stuff, right? Basically made in China, computers, electronics. Let me show you a bit of my city, Goiânia, if you don't know it. Look, over there, that's the terminal. We're going to pass by there. Here it's all phone cases, a bunch of stuff, more street markets. There are lots and lots of them. Where can you buy PlayStation and cell phones? Accessories and everything else, right? Almost original pens and a girl over there.
Oops, I'm going fishing.
And over there is the bus terminal that connects downtown Goiânia, which is that way, with Campinas. And if you cross here, there's a lot of cool stuff. I think every city has a downtown like this, right? Let's cross at the crosswalk. Let's go. Guys, when you start recording content for the internet, whether it's for YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, sometimes you feel really embarrassed to record in public, right? Then you don't want to record. I also get really embarrassed sometimes because, you know, people might judge me here. Who's that wild guy filming in the middle of the street? You walk by, people look, sometimes they say something, but after a minute, nobody remembers. They don't even remember you anymore. Forget it. So just relax, make your content, use this great resource the internet gives you to make money, do your thing, share what you think. Do those things for real, right? Forget about people's judgment, right? There will always be judgment, so just ignore all that and do your thing, right? Isn't that so? I already went in the shopping arcade. Let's check if Systec is open over there. Let's check over there. That's where I always get my computer fixed. Talk to the great Allison there. Look, there's the great Allison.
All right.
Hey man, hi.
Hi.
Okay, I left the computers over there with Alicia. He's a guy I trust. We've known each other for a long time, right? It's good to have someone you can trust, right? Whether it's a mechanic or a technician, the guy is always very honest. Most of the time when I come here, he doesn't even charge for small services. But when there's a bigger job, of course he charges for it. And you can't believe it. One time, man, this whole gallery caught fire. It burned down. And when the fire started, my computer was here and I thought, oh my God, my computer burned. Man, everything in Allison's store caught fire. but my computer didn't burn. Can you believe it? Crazy. Alright then, now come with me to Akel's room. That's where the electrical store is. So today, cables, wiring, bus bars, that kind of stuff. Clara and I are talking to them so we can buy it. The 6 solar panels, the 2 charge controllers, the 3 batteries, possibly the gel ones, and also the charger and inverter. So, let's go there. Let's hurry up, my friends. That's it. So I arrived at the GL store. Let's go inside. I'm going to look for the salesman, that guy Joel.
Let's see what's going on here.
Huh? Look at the expensive one now.
When it's supposed to be 35, it's 30.
All right. Cool.
Guys, just this little setup here with the wires, the connections, some cable ducts over there, a few little things. It was 2,160. Then for the other part, which is the rest of the panels, I was analyzing it with Clara, doing some calculations. It should be around another 8,000 or 9,000 reais. So it's not cheap, right? It's fine. We're achieving our dream, right? I'll take advantage of the snack bar nearby and get a snack while I wait for them to separate the wires, which will take about 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Kind of black-red. Here, 21 meters of cable.
My friends, it's already 3:03 in the afternoon. I've already given my classes there. I taught just 2 classes today since we're in a college entrance exam prep course. And now where am I? Here, with him, with the badass, with the legend, with the fearless road warrior, Pacheco, our 810364. Turning into a house on wheels. Even cuter, I think, you know? Even better looking? Let's see how it changed here. Once again, I'm going to get this big guy working. Let's go. I'll check later to see if it works or locks. Do you think it locks? I've never even touched this before. Let me test it. Do you think this locks, huh? Later I'll have to... It must be some other key, right? Could it be this weird little one here? I don't even know. I'll have to change this lock cylinder later. Fix it. Put a lock on it. So on the inside, it's like this. Look. I'll show you guys. When we... Let me put the key in here. My pocket is torn and it went in here. Look, in the pocket. When we close it here, look. Then we have this lock here, look. Nice, it's actually pretty thick. We also need to consider how closing it from the outside will work. How are we going to lock it? We'll figure out some system for that later, right? Wait here a moment for it to work. And here, let's see, look. Look, it's cool. Even though the sun hits it earlier, its rock wool thermal insulation has been working well. It's not looking good. I thought I finished this part of the window, but it still didn't work. Not here or anywhere. It's getting there. Look at the little house. What a nice term for it, huh? Little by little, the thing is taking shape. I still need to buy the sink. I even forgot about it. The bathroom sink. The bathroom faucet, too. Here, the finishing hasn't been done yet either. Look at the big room. Oh, that's awesome, huh? This back door also still needs to be covered with laminate. This corner still needs laminate. If we buy a sheet, we can use it for both. And that's it. Well, I want to thank a lot of people who commented on the last video. Tips about changing tires and wheels, as well as the brake part, right? I even talked to Marcos, who sent a message to Jefferson. Jefferson talked to me. So, we're talking? He wants to send it to me. He has a factory that works with air brake slack adjusters. He wants to send it to us as a gift. I really want to thank Marcos. And other people also gave tips on how the system works, right? They say that to change this brake system here, which is mixed, to air brakes, we just need to buy the axles from the 0500 at the junkyard. Because if I change the whole axle system from the 0500 from the Mercedes-Benz 0500, it makes it easier to switch the system to a full air brake. Because this one already has a compressor, it already has the airbags, right? They're not that big, but I think it works well. Maybe switch to a bigger air tank, I'm not sure how that works, but that's it. So the plan is to switch to 22.5-inch rims and tubeless tires. And also the air brake systems on this big guy, right? It's going to work? Well, my friends, the bus has already been running for about 10 minutes. It gave the battery a little boost, right? The alternator slightly charged the battery and filled the airbags. We already stored the electrical equipment I bought today over there. And about the electrical system, right? What are we planning to put in this bus? Here in this part that goes under the bus, we're going to put it, look. Let me see if I can open it so we can get a better look. There we go. It would hit the car next to it, so that won't work. Well, but it's here. I'll show you later. We're going to put 3 240 amp deep cycle batteries. There will also be a battery charger over there. There will be a 1000 watt pure sine wave inverter. And there will be 2 charge controllers for the 6 solar panels that come from the roof. So, 6 150 watt solar panels on top. The power comes down and goes through the 30 amp charge controllers. Did you say ampere? I think so. 30. It goes to the 3 batteries. From the batteries, it goes to the inverter or directly to the house's 12 volts. And there's also the charger that I might be able to use here. That little outlet we connect from the outside. And it either charges the batteries or sends the power directly to the house, right? Well, so this part is the structural part of the electrical system. Here inside the bus, the house, this is where it goes. Look, the 12 volt LED lights go here. Here there's 1, 2, 3. Here, look, there will be one more, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here in the hallway too. 2 here near the boys' bunk bed, here in the hallway, in their little room. I think 2 will fit in the bathroom. And we have 2 more here in the master bedroom. This will later power the air cooler, so I'll install it. Air cooler. For now, we're not going to install the air conditioner as much as I dream about it. We're thinking about structurally installing it in this space here later on. Here, to install the air conditioner, 12 volts, right? There will also be an LED strip here above the kitchen. Here in the bathroom too, I'm thinking about putting a mirror. And around the mirror, an LED strip to give it that special touch. Also add the tiles, really nice. It's gonna look really cool. And of course, we'll have the outlets 12 volts, right? So there should be one here in the car, here near the table, a 12 volt outlet. Also in the kitchen, one in each area. And then come the regular outlets, which are powered by the 220 volt inverter. So there should be one outlet here, 1 or 2 here in the kitchen. There should be one around here that we use for the computers. There will also be, I think in the bedroom, we might put one here. Here I want to put a TV. Look, I'll put a TV here that's 220 volts. Here on this little table, I'll leave an outlet too, so that when we use a computer on this little table, we'll have one available. Other than that, what else uses electricity? The water pump. Water pump. Refrigerator. That's it, so there really isn't much that uses electricity. It doesn't need to be a powerful system, and of course we also have our skylight. It's also 12 volts and it uses electricity, but overall the house is very economical, right? Very economical. Awesome. So, that's it. The electrical system was already available here. I'll buy the rest of the things so we can do the installation. I should also buy the climate control unit these days. And I should buy the vinyl flooring here, look, so here throughout the entire length of the bus, of the house, right? There will be a really nice vinyl floor, up to here, and the bus cockpit finish is going to look really cool. The look of the bus keeps changing throughout the construction process, right? I can already picture it. Oh, looking great, driving down these roads, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the experiences. That's gonna be its purpose, goal, and mission, right? That's it. There's still a lot of work ahead, right, my kids? To make it good. Overall, it's not going well. And let's get this thing moving. Even better, right? That's it, guys. That's it. This is Pachecão, the tough guy. Pachecão, fearless on the road.